Good morning and welcome back, everyone. If you stayed up past sunset, you may have noticed something different about the moon. Last night we saw that harvest moon, or that chance where we had the moon and Earth closest distance to each other. So not only were we in the full moon stage, but the moon appeared to be about 14% larger than average. And on top of that, the moon was going into a lunar eclipse. So as it passed through the Earth's shadow, it started to turn a bit of a reddish color. We did have several pictures sent in to us on our Facebook from viewers. So this was one sent in to us by Travis. So if you're able to catch any great shots of that lunar eclipse full moon stage or that harvest moon last night, make sure that you're liking us on Facebook, finding us on Twitter or Instagram, and using that hashtag #Beyond10 so we know that we can share your photos on air. One thing that you are going to notice if you were outside last night was the clear sky gave you a pretty nice view of that eclipse. But as you start off the day with the lack of clouds out there, we haven't had much to keep in the heat. So we're seeing temperatures as low as 34 degrees right now in Lakeview. Earlier this morning, though, fell down to the freezing point, or 32 degrees. A little bit more comfortable as we head into the valleys and toward the coastline. That's where we're seeing some mid-40s and lower 50s to start off your morning. Across the coast, not only are we a little cool, but we're also seeing some dense areas of fog. It's the fog that's knocking down visibility in Crescent City to just 3 miles. A little bit of fog in Brookings as well, giving us that 7-mile visibility instead of 10 miles or that unlimited viewpoint to start off the morning. One thing that's going to help to quickly burn off the fog as we head through the afternoon, though, is this pocket of dry air. It's a little bit of high pressure that's going to be moving over us, clearing out the clouds and giving us plenty of sunshine as well as a warm up across most of the area. Temperatures today going to be very similar to where we were yesterday across the coast. Of course, the fog will slow down that warm up a little bit to start off the day, but we're going to be climbing our way back up to the mid to upper 60s. So feeling pretty comfortable out there. Temperatures normally this time of the year over in Northern California sit between those mid to upper 70s. So we're looking at temperatures today about 5 to 10 degrees above average, expecting 85 degrees over in Wairika and closer to 80 degrees by later on this afternoon in Mount Shasta City. And east of the mountains, temperatures staying on the warm side again today. So even though we are waking up to 30s by this afternoon, we're going to be seeing upper 70s and lower 80s. So this is almost 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. Still, though, well out of range for anything record breaking. Up in higher elevation, same story for us as well. Even though the clear sky is helping to quickly cool us back down into the 30s to start off our morning, we're looking at 70s and 80s across most of the area again by your afternoon. And Southern Oregon's valleys, normally this time of the year, we sit about where we were yesterday, so close to 80 degrees in Medford. Today, though, almost 10 degrees above that. We're looking at mid to upper 80s for those high temperatures. As we head toward the middle of your work week, we will start to see a few more clouds build in across the coast. We're just keeping around a 10 to 20% chance for a shower here or there, though, especially into the overnight hours of Tuesday and into the day Wednesday. Overall, though, not expecting anything measurable from the rainfall. Just going to see a little bit of a drop in your temperature toward Brookings from the upper 60s today, back down closer to 60 degrees on Tuesday. East of the mountains, similar story for us as well. We're going to stay on the warm side with plenty of sunshine today, up in those 80s again by your afternoon, expecting closer to 70 degrees by Wednesday. And as we head toward the weekend, we will start to see a little bit more sunshine and back up closer to average into those low to mid 70s. Northern California's valleys, like we were talking about, normally this time of the year, we see some mid 70s hanging around, and that's where we're expecting to be by your Wednesday and Thursday. Today and tomorrow, a little on the warm side, back up in the 80s. Rogue Valley, temperatures today going to be the hottest out of the next 7 days. Sunshine bringing us up closer to 90 degrees when typically this time of the year we sit about 80. And as we head toward the middle of the work week by Wednesday and Thursday, we have that 10% chance for a scattered or isolated shower here or there. Overall, though, like we saw last week, the bigger thing you'll notice, clouds and a bit of a cool down.